Grazie, sir. Grazie. Grazie. All right, my man David, what's the difference between a $20 steak and a $55 steak? February 14th. That's very good, right? Yeah, right, JR? The winter heat wave, you know, we had some even into the fall, and now this is cray-cray. And we're not done. Hey, Lise, it's just peachy, isn't it? Thank you. Was I up for a second? I guess I was up for a second. Hello, Tara. What's happening? Oh, I've got to, okay, because I do want to do that and show this graphic. I call it the cantaloupe. Right? Yeah, this has been several little heat waves. Kind of crazy. But we're going to talk about the changes. We're still expecting some changes as we get into next week. But those are being modified now. As we're getting one day closer every day, we're seeing new data, fine-tuning this forecast for you. And with that said, it's changing just a little bit. Oh, and I've got a really nice change in the right direction on mountain cedar today. Oh, that was so nice. Right, Lise? No kidding. The AC is supposed to be outside this time of year. Okay, Tara, thanks so much. Yeah, if that can happen, but like I said, it is not a big deal if it doesn't, I promise you. Good evening, Bill Taylor here, Ken's 5 Digital Center. Big Thursday night blessings to you and yours. Hope you're having a wonderful night tonight. It's pretty comfortable out there. I mean, I know it is a bit on the humid side for this time of year, and some of you really do miss that cold winter air. But I've got some in the forecast. We're definitely going to be cooling down as we get a cold front next week. So this is the peachy shirt. At least, I guess it was up for just a second. I call it the cantaloupe. These are some of the old versions. I have Ken's 5 shirts that go back almost 30 years, okay? My man Luke was able to snake one of the other vintage Ken's 5 shirts. Get on over here and model this shirt for us, Luke. I don't know if you can... Yeah, this was an epic shirt. Take a look at this guy. Look at that. This was the old Final Four shirt. It's a Ping brand shirt. I mean, this was when Ken's was just like sparing no expense.
Yeah, these...
Home of the NCAA Men's Final Four. Because this was back when all the games would be on CBS. There was no True TV, TBS games. Right. You know how they kind of...
It was all split up.
It was all split up now, but no, back then it was all Ken's 5. Thank you, my man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I have the exact same shirt. And so it came out of marketing, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
they
epic.
Were putting all these old things on the marketing table.
Right.
It was free reign. And so...
Yeah, and you made it happen.
Snatched it up.
Snatched it up, my man. Yeah, that was one of my favorites. I also get a lot of compliments when I wear the, you guys have seen it, the long sleeve denim. That was also, by the way, that was also a Final Four shirt. The long sleeve denim was the 99, first Final Four. All right, highs are up. Look at this, 88 in Seguin. Seguin hit 88 today. So did Pleasanton. Pearsall, Cotulla both hit 92. Eagle Pass, 88. 83 Hondo. 82 Rock Springs. Only 77 at Bernie. That's still 9 degrees above average. I'm sorry, 11 degrees above average. 84 San Marcos and Gonzales. But let me show you a couple things. First off, our 84 in San Antonio, a brand new record for February 6th. The last time we were this hot on February 6th, 100 years ago. Look at this. 1925, we were at 83 degrees, so we better it by 1 degree, February 6, 2025. Now, I put in what was going on in 1925. The President of the United States was Calvin Coolidge. The movie that you'd go see, Charlie Chaplin's The Gold Rush. You would drive your car, that would cost you a brand new car, $525. Isn't that wild? A gallon of gas was 30 cents. A dozen eggs, 47 cents. And the ticket to see the gold rush with Charlie Chaplin was only 15 cents. I mean, that is just extraordinary. And we had a Centurion celebration right before weather at 6 o'clock, so it was really kind of cool. That I wonder if it was his birthday. I think his birthday was today. Thank you, Gina. We did all right. Some nice sun came out. Expect some good sun again tomorrow and Saturday. Heating us up. John, my mom and I have a favorite weatherman for National Weather Person. Oh, thank you very much, John. So kind of you. Oh, it's happening. Tara, you're the best. Oh, it's happening. That's awesome. We're going to have so much fun. I can't wait till Monday. Who thinks the Groundhog Phil is right or wrong about 6 more weeks of winter? You know, we did this. I think, did I already take those out? Just showing the accuracy. Roxy Van Rooten put together a really nice graphic with his record and just how good or bad he does, you know. Obviously, it's just for fun, right? It's something, boy, you bring up Puxatawny Phil around Paul Morales, and it's those are fighting words, man. You better watch out. All right, so here's the deal. He said, I know we just passed that accuracy number up, didn't we? There it is right there. 60% accuracy rate. 60% of the time. And again, it's just for fun. Come on. I mean, it's just a good time. Like I said, here in South Texas, it's all about the chupacabra. And if the chupacabra sees its shadow, 6 more weeks of terror. All right, let's talk about the rodeo. You know, I've got some of this rodeo weather in the forecast. Every February, every rodeo, we will normally get a good cold, drizzly kind of weather pattern. Well, here is the climate of our San Antonio stock show and rodeo. And this goes back to 1950. In 1950, general admission for adults, 60 cents, children, 30 cents. Tickets now, wow, a lot more, especially with the entertainment it now gets. So the coldest ever was just a few years ago, February 15th, 2021, when it was 9 degrees. My buddy Randy Lamar always says when I had those temperatures up in 2021, he texted me, he goes, bro, those are not temperatures. Those are shoe sizes. Get those off the screen. I said, I know, right? All right, hottest back in 96. I remember that was the year I moved here, and that was a very hot year. February 21st, and we hit 100. In February, we were hitting 100 degrees, okay? So, yeah, hitting 84 today, a 100-year record is broken, but we hit 100 on February 21st, 1996. That's wow. That's wow. That is just wow. Wettest was 4.5 inches over the course of a few weeks. That was during the rodeo, getting 4.5 inches of rain. That's substantial. And then the snowiest, yes, there is a category, 6+, also the coldest year, 2021. Snowvid left its mark for sure. All right, let's talk about tomorrow. Clearing skies that you saw this afternoon will once again cloud up overnight. So as we're sleeping, here come the clouds stacking up from the Gulf, and that's that good Gulf flow, southeast winds bringing in the humidity. And I mean, we have a blanket of low clouds by sunrise Friday. By the afternoon, just like today, we should start seeing some clearing as early as 1, maybe 2 p.m. If that's the case, we're going right back up to the mid-80s. It all depends on that clearing. Remember, 2 days ago, we stayed in the 70s because the clouds were pretty late to dissipate. Late to dissipate. What? All right, sorry. Saturday morning, you see the same. So really no change in this pattern of cloudy mornings with a little bit of mist and fog, and afternoon clearing with some pretty good temps. I mean, look at that. Model goes to 85, 86 on Saturday. We're going with 88 for a high on Saturday. Watch for the fog. Tomorrow morning, visibility down to half a mile from San Antonio up the I-35 corridor, out 10 west to the hill country, west on 90. It's kind of weird that we would see the thickest fog west and not southeast and closer to the Gulf, right? Alicia, who thinks the ground? Oh, I'm sorry, we covered that. Oh, I must have hit this. My mom and I. Oh, thank you, boy. I would read that one again though. All right, Eric. Where are you? How are you doing? I'm doing great, buddy. And how are you doing or who are you rooting for? I'm going with the Eagles. I'm rooting for the Eagles. Mainly because as a New York Giants fan, I really like Saquon Barkley. I think we made a horrible mistake in letting him go and not paying him. One of those things. I mean, he was injured going into his, not injured at the time, but he did have the ACL. But, the thing was that the Giants, he would not have done as well as he did with the Eagles had he stayed with the Giants. I know that, and I'm willing to admit that. He would not get a 2,000-yard season behind that New York Giants line. The Philadelphia Eagles have the best line in football. So, that being said, he's also, by the way, it's his birthday on Super Bowl Sunday. How's that for you, huh? It's his birthday on Sunday. Hey, Dawn, how are you? Okay, everyone, lift up a prayer for Dawn for healing. Lord God, just bring her healing. Let that comfortable recovery and be swift. Oh, in the Lord's name. I really hope you are feeling better soon, Dawn. Dawn had knee replacement surgery. Don't start with yawning. Oh, I know, right, Meg? I didn't yet, did I? No, I don't think I had. Or did I not? See? Now you say it. I held that one in. Oh, I know. Okay. I'm so glad you asked, Megan. I had the purple tie here. And you know what happened? I go in the dressing room, I put it on, and there's a stain on the purple tie. I had no idea. When I grabbed it out of the closet, I did have it. God is my witness. And I put it on, and I saw a stain like right there. I'm like, oh, you got to be kidding. So, gone. No purple tie. Sorry. Wearing red tomorrow. Sorry, cannot take your suggestions. Go red for women on Friday the 8th, 7th rather. And we're all excited because we're celebrating Heart Health Month and celebrating women and the great women of our life. Okay, we celebrate them tomorrow. Go red for women. It's Heart Health Month with the American Heart Association. And so, bring awareness. This wearing tank tops and shorts in February is for the birds. When are we getting the more normal? It's coming next week. It will be a little warmer than first anticipated. We're getting some new data in, and we'll take a look at what those changes are. One, see, there you go, Megan. Sorry. One is that we will see the system slow down a bit. So the front is looking like an arrival time on Monday, and then this upper level, what we call a short wave. See that little buckle in the jet stream? You're going to see it over the Baja on Monday. That's going to continue moving east. It's not a real well-defined area of low pressure. It's not even a trough. It's what's called a short wave when it's this minimal, I'll call that. And by Tuesday, Wednesday, even into Thursday, the rain chances will be here. And it will be a chilly rain. I'm not going to call it a real cold rain, as you'll see in the numbers in just a moment. One thing's for sure, this system, as a short wave and not a whole lot of energy and not a whole lot of muscle, isn't going to produce much rain. So the rainfall forecast, this is 7 days between now and next Thursday, shows us 1/4 to 1/2 inch. That's the best we can get. East Texas, now we're going 2 to 3 inches. Northern Louisiana. But for us, and this is not good, we're not going to see much rain. We really could use it. This was the updated drought report that came out today. All of Bexar County, Comal, Kendall, Bandera, Medina, half of Atascosa, just about half of Wilson. And then if I zoom out, put a few more counties on this map, you'll see that it's just about all of Kerr, half of Real, all of Uvalde, and then an interesting little strip of extreme drought takes you to the Rio Grande. Also includes Del Rio and just hugs that Rio Grande through Lake Amistad. But the extreme drought goes all the way up to the state capital, covers Blanco County, half of Gillespie County. And I want to show you this. We go to West Texas for exceptional drought and what is the worst drought condition in the United States, right here in Texas. So we really need this rain. It's just too bad we're not going to get much. Absolutely, Anna. Yep, wear red. Go red for Friday. Go red for women. Does this crazy week of tank tops bode for a just as crazy hot summer? So someone asked me that earlier again today. There's no cause and effect to it, short answer. But to be honest, I really just have not looked at long range for next summer. All right, mid to upper 80s. Tomorrow, the record's 86, so I'm coming in 2 degrees shy. 88 Saturday would tie the record. And these are not extremely old records. I believe the Saturday one's 2017. And I want to say the Friday one of 86 is either the same year. I think it's either 1954 or 2017. Those were the two that we were looking at most of this week. 20% chance of some showers by Monday. Notice again that the cold air behind this front is not as cold as we previously thought. Temperatures will be below average, yes, but I'll call it chilly. As highs are only like 61 to 62. Lows are in the 50s. So we're not expecting 30-degree mornings. And maybe Thursday. Definitely hill country on Thursday. That even could be a light freeze. But with the clouds and the rain chance, it probably won't. You know, that's the kind of weather pattern where temperatures pretty much hold the same regionally. And we don't see the big dip in the hill country temps, you know, where we normally would when the skies are clear. You know, you can get 8 to 10 to 12 degrees colder in the hill country on nights like that. But with cloud cover, light rain chances, we won't see a big fluctuation from here to the hills. So 40 here, I'm going to go, I would say 34 to 35 at the most, and that's a long shot. So I don't think we're going to see freezing temps. Maybe on Friday morning you can see some of the clearing on Valentine's Day, 68 the high. Saturday the 15th up to 75. You see it, Ken's Day at the Rodeo. It's going to be the 12th. Hope you can come out. Come say hi. I'm going to be on the grounds live, 456, doing the weather from Bud City. It's no longer Bud City. I missed that. They used to call it Bud City. They'd put the big sign up. It's the outside area where the chuck wagon is, and you can get biscuits and coffee. It's the petting zoo. It's the reptile exhibit. It's the pig races. HEB does a phenomenal agricultural experience, agribusiness, agriculture, plants, and it's really neat. I mean, it's a great kids area. I'm going to highlight all of those areas and then some, and dim sum on next Wednesday, Ken's Day at the Rodeo. So come see me. It'll be a fun time. And then that night, Sarah Fragani and I, so blessed, we're going to introduce John Party. Did you hear that? I'm introducing John Party Wednesday night, dude. Sarah and I. It's going to be so epic.
Bro, I love John Party.
Dude, that's a fun show. I'm really looking forward to it. I like he's fun, right? I've never seen him in concert, so I'm excited. And some great rodeo action, by the way. If you've never been to a rodeo, I was talking to reporter Rania Court today. Her mom is visiting from Seattle. Has never been to a rodeo. I said, oh, you got to take her. It's just an experience. From the mutton busting to the bull riding and all the exciting events in between. Calf roping and saddleback riding and barrel racing as fast as those horses are so fast. I mean, it's exciting. I really love rodeo's fun. Good people, good times. So yeah, slight chance of, and we get good cowboys. Okay, because they're tour, they do all these different rodeos. In fact, a lot of them are going back and forth because they'll start competing in Houston as well, because the Houston rodeo is right after ours. And so a lot of the same cowboys go between both. And they're all trying to get to Las Vegas. Usually that's where they hold the finals, I believe. So yeah, much needed rain, excuse me, does not get better than 30% Wednesday, Thursday of next week. So even on that Ken's Rodeo Day, we do have a slight chance of some showers, 61. Coolest air looks to be Thursday, high in the mid-50s. That's going to be it. Where yesterday we were really looking at much colder air, like highs around 50 to 51. And we're going to bust. I looked at busting on Lisa's post when I was saying that. But we'll bust out of, I'll still use it. We'll bust out of the low 50s. Mutton bussin'. Oh, don't forget. I think beginning tonight. Jacob, are we starting with mutton bussin' tonight?
Yes, sir.
Come on. There we go. Let's rodeo San Antonio. Come on over here. I still haven't gotten batteries for that mic. Well, now I don't even see that. Oh, there it is. But our man Jacob Rodriguez, producer extraordinaire. Tell us a little bit about that 10 o'clock. Let's go here. Hold on 1 second. There you go.
Ooh.
There's my man.
What's up, people?
What up?
Look
Look at him.
season, so
Handsome
I'm
little
throwing out
guy,
the
isn't he?
little
Look at this guy.
stash, huh?
Look at him. Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
You do this every rodeo?
I do it every baseball season. Shout out Texas State. Yeah.
Okay, for the Bobcats,
The
huh?
Bobcats,
I
yeah.
like it. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so tell me about this mutton bussin'. This is what we
You're
do.
gonna love this kid.
Every rodeo.
It's great. Yeah. So, yeah, I guess I would assume a lot of our audience is familiar with mutton busting.
Here, step over a little bit so we see you. There you
But
go.
in case you're not, this is when little kids. How old are these kids? Probably.
Like 4, 5, no, yeah,
Yeah,
right?
like
4,
first
5,
grade or
6
something.
years old because there's a weight limit
Yeah,
of like
I think
50 pounds, maybe 40 pounds, something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that. It's like 55 pounds.
Yeah.
So they get on the back of these sheep, and then they just take off.
It's so funny. I love it. It's my
Whoever
favorite.
holds on the longest.
And those sheep take off, dude. And these kids are like lying down, on their back, holding them, hugging them, and you'll see them like most of the time they're like sliding down the side of them.
Yeah.
So fun. And then we'll have the winner highlighted
They do a whole little
every
interview
night
with them. Yeah.
at 10 o'clock. It's the final segment of our show. So it's after weather, after sports. It's mutton busting time at Ken's 5.
If you go to any of the concerts, you'll see it at the end of.
Well, actually, it's first at the show. Yeah, for the rodeo, it's the first thing they do, and then you get into the other events, and then the show. Yeah, if you're not familiar with rodeo, it starts at 7 each night. On the weekends, they'll do a daytime show. A matinee will be at 1. They'll compete first, and then you get the concert right after. So the daytime concert typically about 3, nighttime about 9, and great entertainment all the way through the 23rd or 4th of February.
Yeah, it's like 2.5 weeks.
What's the other big stories tonight? Anything cooking?
Well, Alicia's actually out there for night 1, and she's
Oh, cool.
She's got a real humdinger. I think our entire audience will love.
Can we even put that on the air? A humdinger? Isn't the FCC going to crack down on
I
that?
think we're good.
Okay.
Yeah, I know a guy over there.
Nice.
Put him a nice, crisp. We just got paid, so
Nice.
crisp Benjamin Franklin.
Maybe, right, maybe Abe Lincoln will change your mind.
Yeah, maybe a little George Washington.
All right, Jacob Rodriguez, everybody. Thank you, my man. Good to see you as always. I like it better that way anyway. You come on over, so we get to see that handsome face
Oh, thank you.
and that stash. Come on, bro.
Mustache check.
Yeah. Mutton bustin's your favorite too, right? It's so fun. I mean, it really, you'll get such a kick out of it if you've never seen it. Maybe one day you can come visit us in Cotulla. Hanak, I would really love that. I'm not playing around. I've never been to Cotulla. I would love to come see y'all. Maybe like a school visit. Might be one I find a little spot to stay the night and have a good breakfast before heading back. I love breakfast. It's my favorite meal of the day. I love breakfast. That's my favorite. And so, yeah, that would be a blast. I've never been to Cotulla, Hanak. Maybe you can try to set that up. btaylor@kens5.com. If you know anybody at the school, I could do a school visit. Are you okay, Ray?
No, it was coughing, not me.
I know, but I'm concerned about you as well. I see you.
I'm good. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that.
Right, no worries.
You okay?
Thank you for asking. I'm doing great.
Yeah, that's good. I
Thanks.
appreciate that, yeah.
I needed a cup of coffee. Long day today, but it's a good one.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
We're getting ready for the 10. You ready?
I think
I'm talking to Ray Silva, our executive director for this evening's broadcast.
Thank you.
Good to go? All coded up?
I'll code it up, ready to go.
Coated up and ready to go.
That's right. Let's load it up and go.
Let's do it. Go Spurs, go. George Cruz, what's happening, my man? I haven't seen you. So are we done with Arctic cold? I would say this. We're done with hard freezes. I really think we are. But I don't know that we're done with freezing temperatures. I've seen sharp cold fronts as late as mid-March. We've seen freezes in April. Okay, so certainly not done. But to get 2 good Arctic blasts in a La Nina winter, that's par for the course. We had one produce snow. We had one that was dry before that one. That was a good, Arctic punch of cold air. 2 in a La Nina winter should be it. and I'm going to go with that. But I can't say we've seen the last 32. We still might get a freeze out of this winter. Because remember, we still have till March 22nd. Lynette, I am. Thanks so much for asking. I hope you are too. Appreciate you. John Party's fun. Have you seen him? Once. Would love to see him again. That's awesome, Shelly. Hey, we're having a contest on the Keith Urban tickets, lower level. Lower level. Go to the Kens 5 app and see how you can enter that. Kristen Brock, can't wait to go back home to Texas in March. Oh, come on. We're waiting for you. We're waiting for you. All right, I got to go get ready for the 10 p.m. show. Oh, my gosh, it's 9:36 already. Okay, love y'all. We'll see you at 10. God bless you. Have an awesome Friday.